That just rocks. Anyways, those guys would tell you that everything is a fiction. There's more space between the atoms of this chair handle than there is things, particles. And it comes down when I figure out particles, they don't even know what the fuck they are. And I'm going to give you guys Heisenberg's theory of uncertainty. The more precisely can be determined the location, the less precisely can be determined the momentum. Google that if you can't figure it out, if that makes sense, okay? The more precisely that the location can be determined, the less precisely can be determined the momentum. He's talking, this guy, he wrote it, gosh, he was a Nazi. He was a Nazi, and he wrote this in, I don't know, the 30s, I think. I used to wear it on a t-shirt, because some people would get it, and some people would just walk away and say, man, that's fucking weird. But, you know, people who got it, you know, they're cool to talk to. I like to talk to cool people. But what that means is that the space in here, in these atoms, and the space in these atoms, if it weren't for a particular energy bonding that's going on, my finger would break through. And so when you look at things at a very, very, very small level, we're making all of these up. Our senses, which are really relatively primitive, okay, remember we came from primates, stands for primitive, get it? Primates. Okay. So our sense organs are still relatively primitive. Apparently something's happened in our minds as we became hunters and gatherers that kind of clicked. And all of a sudden we became very efficient about it because we were so present of mind. So we were very, very efficient hunters and gatherers, and so we were always aware. Wake up, be aware. They were always aware, and when they first became aware, this is the real Garden of Eden for those of you, and some of you are going to disagree with me on this one, but this is the real Garden of Eden. These primates, all of a sudden, a few of them genetically developed, and they were very aware. You look at animals, many of them are very aware. But these aware ones had opposable thumbs, and they began making tools so that they could get more meat and collect more natural foods, fruits, grains, things like that. And that was usually the women were doing that, and the men were going off trying to get the protein and meat. So they had a diet and survived well. And because they were so aware, because they were so efficient at making these tools with the opposable thumbs, whatever, yeah. They ended up somehow or another making little stories and putting thing 1 and 2 or 1 and 1 together, and suddenly they knew. I'm gonna check the camera. It's still working good. And suddenly that they knew that if they started like building on top of it, you know, if I do this and then this happens, then I do this and this happens, and then they started talking to themselves. If I do this and this happens, and by the way, that happened over there. God, do you remember when Ugg fucked Kate? Yeah. And Fart was like really pissed off because he'd been fucking kidding. The Kate said she wants some of that. Oh shit, man. Who's a bad bitch? Okay, so Kate said she wants some of that. That's what Kate, what any woman can be. She wants the bad and all the rest. What I mean by that is she wants the provider, the most efficient one at getting meat, and by the time we were really making up good stories in our minds, we were also trying to fight for territory with other clans, tribes, families of ourselves, and also, I guess, Neanderthals. She had developed something, I don't know how much we really know, how much we ever will know. Possibly Neanderthals were extremely spiritual. That's kind of like my intuition. Neanderthals really fucking had it together. They were so together, they said, "Oh, you're gonna kill something. You guys take it over." Try not to fuck it up too bad. Because they were like, they must have been way Gaia, the Neanderthals. That's what I think. They were way Gaia. They were just parts of the, they felt themselves to be parts of the organism. And so they, I'm going to be cat aware for a second. Critter. I'm back. I think I remember. We were fighting off other tribes. Critter. Oh, right now, here we go. Up there. There he is. I'll get it. So that's what the bitch is like. Those guys who could kill other motherfuckers. That's the whole bad boy thing in our society. Because bad boy can't provide. You don't worry about the rules. He's just this ruthless motherfucker. Look at the hero that Tony Soprano became. There's a fascination with the bad boy. James Gandolfini, if you ever see this, you rock, dude. What a cool role you played. I hope you understand it was all just a game. It didn't really matter, but you taught. You taught wonderfully. And same for you guys who wrote that shit. Sorry I haven't looked you up. You did good. I liked your ending, by the way. Soprano people. It was good. It was supposed to end that way. That void. In other words, don't stop believing. Cool. You fucking rock. That's good. Black, nothing. Don't stop believing. Wonderful, beautiful. You rock.